At the Hummingbird Bakery, we love red velvet cupcakes. We introduced them to the UK, but we've also made red velvet brownies and red velvet whoopie pies. Call it an obsession, but there's something about the deep red color, the chocolate, the tangy buttermilk, the cream cheese frosting that goes so well together. So served with cream cheese syrup, what could be more decadent than red velvet pancakes? For the full recipe, check out the link in the description. Take a bowl and whisk together 135 grams plain flour, 20 grams cocoa powder, a teaspoon of baking powder, a quarter teaspoon bicarb, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Whisking by hand is fine. When it comes to pancakes, the quicker and fresher the better. Plus, it's gonna be in the morning when you're making these, so you wanna keep it a no-brainer. In a jug, measure out 235 mils of buttermilk because these are essentially classic American buttermilk pancakes with a red velvet twist. Into the buttermilk, add a tablespoon of white vinegar. You can use cider, wine, or distilled, any of them are fine. And add this to 55 grams of caster sugar, a large egg, and half a teaspoon of red food coloring. I'm using gel paste here, and this is made by a lot of brands such as Sugar Flare or Wilton's. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 35 grams of melted unsalted butter need to go in the mix too. Give these all a mix in the jug and combine them all together. Now slowly tip the dry ingredients into the jug of wet ingredients. You can use your hand to gently shuffle it along so it doesn't all fall out at once and create a floury mess. You want your pancake mixture to be just incorporated. If you overbeat it, it's gonna be heavy. So once it's come together, step away from the utensil. Get your best non-stick frying pan and put it on a low to medium heat. Add a little vegetable oil to the pan and spoon in 4 tablespoons of batter. Let it cook undisturbed until bubbles rise to the top of the pancake and the sides start to dry out. Never flip your pancakes before it reaches this stage, so we're just gonna be patient and wait it out. It's gonna be a minute or two. So my top tips for making American pancakes is you gotta fry them right away. The batter won't last overnight. And turn down the heat after you've made a few, otherwise the pan is gonna get too hot. So let's check on our pancakes after a minute. They look like they need a little longer. You want it to be starting to dry at the edges, but not burnt anywhere. So when you're in between pancakes, it's a good idea to wipe the pan down with some dry kitchen towel. And be careful, don't make the pan too hot, otherwise the vibrant red is actually gonna turn brown or even black. Once you can see the bubbles on top, use a spatula and peek under the corner to see if it's the right color. This one is perfect, so it's time to flip it. It only takes around a minute on the second side, as most of the pancake has already cooked through at this point. This pancake looks perfect. I'm gonna remove it from the pan and I'm gonna put it in a warm but not hot oven to keep it cozy whilst I make the cream cheese syrup. Using a freestanding electric mixer with a paddle attachment or a handheld electric whisk, combine 80 grams full-fat softened cream cheese, such as Philadelphia, 45 grams unsalted softened butter on a medium speed for about 2 minutes until it's light and fluffy. Unlike making cream cheese frosting, which you might know from our other cookbooks, both the cream cheese and the butter should be soft here because you want a nice loose syrup that you can drizzle all over the warm pancakes. Add in 125 grams sifted icing sugar, a quarter teaspoon vanilla extract, and slowly add in 60 mils of whole milk. If you want, you can hold some of the milk back depending on how runny you'd like your syrup to be. It's completely down to your preference. All that's left to do is smother on this amazing cream cheese syrup and serve. So that's it, simple. Let us know how you got on with this recipe by tweeting us at Hummingbee Bakery or leaving a message on our Facebook page. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos from us at the Hummingbird Bakery. It's really good.
I want some.
Oh man, it is really good.